Welcome to Timeless Chronicles. Explore history, Platoon cast then versus now, the stars who brought the war drama to life. Enjoy this video. Tony Todd brought dignity and quiet strength to his role as Sergeant Warren in Platoon, a seasoned soldier trying to maintain order and discipline within the increasingly fractured unit. Todd's theatrical background helped him secure the role, with Oliver Stone casting him after seeing his one-man show performance of Johnny Got His Gun in New York. John C. McGinley played Sergeant O'Neill, a nervous, by-the-book soldier whose cowardice contrasts sharply with the courage of other characters. McGinley brought a twitchy, anxious energy to the role that made O'Neill simultaneously pathetic and human. Kevin Dillon played Bunny, one of the most disturbing characters in Platoon, a young soldier who revels in the violence of war and commits atrocities against Vietnamese civilians. Dillon's portrayal of a young man corrupted by combat provided some of the film's most unsettling moments. Keith David brought gravitas to Platoon as King, a pragmatic soldier who serves as something of a mentor to Chris Taylor. David's natural authority and commanding voice made King a memorable presence in the ensemble cast. Forest Whitaker. Before becoming one of Hollywood's most respected actors, Forest Whitaker played Big Harold in Platoon, a level-headed soldier who serves as a stabilizing presence amid the chaos. Though not one of the film's central characters, Whitaker brought depth and humanity to his role. Tom Berenger portrayed the scarred and ruthless Staff Sergeant Barnes, creating one of war cinema's most memorable villains. Barnes embodied the dehumanizing effects of combat, a once ordinary man transformed into something monstrous by years of violence and survival. His facial scars visibly marked the internal damage war had inflicted on his psyche. Charlie Sheen anchored Platoon as Chris Taylor, the film's naive protagonist who enlists voluntarily and narrates the story through letters to his grandmother. Taylor serves as the audience's entry point into the moral quagmire of Vietnam, caught between the influences of two sergeants representing different approaches to war. Johnny Depp. In one of his earliest screen roles, Johnny Depp appeared briefly as Lerner, a Vietnamese-speaking translator in Platoon. Though his part was small, it marked an early credit for an actor who would become one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Willem Dafoe delivered one of cinema's most iconic images as Sergeant Elias, arms raised in surrender and agony as he's gunned down in the jungle. Elias represented the moral compass of the platoon, a seasoned soldier who hadn't lost his humanity despite the horrors of war. His conflict with Sergeant Barnes forms the moral backbone of the film.